So I got my first React Redux app up and running, and it might look a little bit familiar. It's a Pomodoro clock um, that you can increment, start, stop, reset, all that stuff. And it looks exactly the same as a Pomodoro clock I made with React hooks. It looks the same, acts the same, but under the hood, it uses Redux. So typically, I wouldn't use Redux for a little app like this because Redux takes a lot of setup. I mean, just look at all these files. That's a lot of files. um, uh, I set up my Redux store. I had to set up the actions and action creators. I put those in the same file. I had to set up the reducer. I just made one for this one instead of combining reducers. But after it's all set up, it's actually great to work with. Why? Because I can connect any component I want to the Redux store, and it can have access to state. The timer component, for example, I just use map state to props, map dispatch to props, and I can pass it whatever state I want, and voila, it's connected. A couple more differences. I didn't have to mess with audio tags this time, so I just made a new audio object here. I did use one little React hook still, because use effect is just amazing, and there's no going back. So I'm very happy that I got this up and running. I've talked to a lot of web developers who work for big companies who have big applications, and they use Redux on a daily basis. So because of that, if I'm ever in the same boat, I'm glad that I know how Redux works. I can set it up, I can work with it, and get the job done. So